بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Yasir and I serve as the CEO here at Al-Misbaah. I do want to appreciate you for taking out the time to watch this video. This video is intended to provide some high-level updates of what's taking place at Al-Misbaah across the 5 departments that we have, so that A, you can be informed of what's happening, B, you can potentially get involved by volunteering, supporting a specific program that is taking place under a specific department. Alhamdulillah. Before we go into the stats and mashallah the amazing work that each of these departments are doing, the objective of what Al-Misbaah is trying to do here in Northern California is by serving the community through providing necessary assistance, through providing social needs to our community, by providing them with education, and last but not least, imparting sound Islamic knowledge. We believe these are also ways that we can serve the community, to bring the community closer together, inshallah ta'ala, and to bring more positive change, inshallah ta'ala. To start off with our Maktab department, and for those of us that don't know what is Maktab is an after-school structured Islamic studies and Quran program where we have, mashallah, qualified teachers that are teaching Quran with tajweed to these young students, school-age children primarily, and we also have teachers that are imparting Islamic knowledge through teaching Islamic studies from a reputable Islamic studies curriculum that is an 8-year syllabus that consists of 7 subjects, alhamdulillah, and it's 2 hours a day, 4 days a week after school, and alhamdulillah we have plus minus 160 students across 4 locations in Modesto, Sacramento, El Grove, etc. Alhamdulillah. And what's important to note regarding the Maktab department is we do have orphans that are attending the Maktab program and are learning Islam. Alhamdulillah. So by you providing the support that we need for the Maktab department, you're also looking after orphans within your local community as well. Alhamdulillah. We also have zakah eligible students that are unable to afford the tuition of the Maktab program, which is roughly $100 a month per child. So it's also important to note that if you have zakah, you can donate towards our Maktab department so that your zakah can take care of the tuition and educate zakah eligible children, because 90+% of our Maktab students are actually newly arrived immigrants that consist of refugees and also other categories of the community, asylum seekers, refugees, etc., that are unable to afford the tuition. Alhamdulillah. Next, we have our charitable aid department, alhamdulillah, which has many programs that are running under it. What's important to note is in the month of May, alhamdulillah, I'll praise you to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in the month of May, we were able to serve 2,675 families, which equates to 6,958 individuals with fresh groceries, Amazon products, diapers, etc. Alhamdulillah. This was done through 14 mobile distributions and also serving families that walk through our doors at our offices, one that is located in Modesto and also in Sacramento. These are our Al-Misbaah community resource centers that are open during business hours, where families that are urgent need of groceries, diapers, etc. are able to walk in and are able to walk away with the bare necessities. Mashallah, these offices are restocked minimum once a week with anywhere from 6 to 10 pallets every week from the warehouse. Alhamdulillah. We also distributed 47,000+ diapers in the month of May, alhamdulillah. And something to highlight, which has been a privilege that we were able to do, alhamdulillah, is that we've been privileged to serve a family from Gaza by resettling her here in Sacramento County. A single mother with her children have been resettled here, alhamdulillah, in Sacramento County by Al-Misbaah. Through your support, your du'as, your generous donations, contributions, we were able to get her own apartment fully furnished along with the vehicle, alhamdulillah. And all of this was, again, with the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and secondarily through your generous support and donations, alhamdulillah. Our staff is working very closely with this family and mashallah serving them with their needs, alhamdulillah. What's also important to note regarding our charitable aid department is that, alhamdulillah, as you know, for the past few years we've been conducting our annual udhiyah or qurbani drive, where you're either able to donate your funds on our website or some members of the community are able to drop off their meat at our warehouse, alhamdulillah. So this year we have received approximately, I would say, 9 to 10 beefs equivalent of udhiyya qurbani this year, alhamdulillah. And as of the recording of this video, we've already served close to 400 families with this fresh halal meat that you donated, alhamdulillah. What's amazing is that we had staff that was working tirelessly even during the Eid day and also the few days after that were driving around town and delivering this meat to families in need, alhamdulillah, at different locations, alhamdulillah. Next, I want to talk about our Brothers Guidance Department. We believe that we're able to, inshallah ta'ala, bring positive change within the lives of young men and women through authentic, qualified scholarship that sees to their social needs and also imparts sound, genuine Islamic knowledge, alhamdulillah. So on our brother's side, by the way, our brothers and sisters guidance departments are completely separate, and that is intentional. Nevertheless, alhamdulillah, our flagship Friday night barbecue program that takes place at the warehouse every Friday, alhamdulillah, we see approximately 40 up to sometimes 60 to 70 young men that are attending the Friday night barbecues, alhamdulillah, at the warehouse. This department also provides counseling classes, and just working with young men, helping them navigate through the different challenges that they may be facing, whether at school, at their college, university, finding a job, etc. If you combine all the services that our Brothers Guidance Department is providing, alhamdulillah, we have approximately 100 plus young men that are benefiting from our Brothers Guidance Department every single week, alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen, which is again led by a qualified scholar, alhamdulillah. Next, we have our Sisters Guidance Department, which again is also led by a qualified female scholar. And what's amazing, I would call the following Wednesday night halaqa as the flagship Sisters Guidance Department program, which sees approximately 40 plus sisters that are coming in and attending this Wednesday night program. Just like the brothers side, we also have counseling classes, social events that are taking place. And what's really amazing about the Sisters Guidance Department is that we have a dedicated sisters only space for our sisters here in Sacramento, and it's mashallah being utilized. Every week we see anywhere from 50 to 70 sisters that are walking through our doors at this exclusive sisters only space. It's important to note that this is not a masjid or some type of place of worship. This is simply a sister's space where sisters are able to come together, experience sisterhood, and basically attend classes, social events, etc. Alhamdulillah. Last but not least is our fifth department, which is our Junior Lanterns department. And what's amazing regarding this department is that, mashallah, our director is normally conducting and facilitating STEM programs on a weekly basis. At Al-Misbaah, also in collaboration with MAS MCYC in El Grove, and also MCF, Muslim Community of Folsom, out of Folsom, and other masajid in the region. And we see approximately, on average, 15 to 20 young children, boys and girls, that are attending these STEM programs on a weekly basis, alhamdulillah. Average like ages 10 plus, alhamdulillah. The type of activities that are taking place here are bridge building, DIY, build your own Bluetooth speaker, egg drop, learning about circuitry, and so much more fun stuff. The objective behind the STEM program is to make learning fun and allow our children to open their minds towards different respective fields of STEM, so that inshallah ta'ala they can become better students and inshallah ta'ala they can have brighter futures, alhamdulillah. What's important to note regarding the STEM program is that we have refugee and non-refugee children that are attending these programs regularly. And what's exciting to note regarding the Junior Lanterns department is we're launching a brand new robotics program, alhamdulillah. And we've sent out the sign-up form a few times in the past few weeks already. And alhamdulillah, we're receiving a very good response regarding this robotics program. So we plan on launching this hopefully inshallah ta'ala within this summer. Inshallah ta'ala, can't wait to see all the fun the kids are going to have building robots, mashallah. This was, you could say, very high level. This was a very high level overview of the 5 departments that are doing an absolutely amazing job, mashallah. And the question you may ask yourself is, okay, Yasir, I've learned some of the things that you are doing here at Al-Misbaah. What is it that I can do? So, number 1 is make dua, right? Make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepts from us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blesses us with the necessary qualities to do what needs to happen. And number 2 is volunteer, right? Volunteer, for example, at Masjid al-Nur every second and fourth Saturday of the month. If you want to be a part of a specific program or want to volunteer at a specific department, please reach out to one of our directors and find out more on how you can get involved as well. And last but not least is by supporting us, right? Supporting us financially. You could go to our website at almisbah.org, become a monthly donor. You could also donate your sadaqah. You could also donate your zakah. And what's also important to note is Al-Misbaah is a 100% zakah policy organization. What that means is all the zakah that you give goes towards those in need directly. None of it goes towards admin costs. We don't take a percentage of the zakah to cover the admin side of the overhead. Alhamdulillah, that is being covered. So primarily your zakah is going to our charitable aid department, where families that are in need of urgent zakah assistance, whether it's a domestic violence victim, whether it's a homeless or an unhoused individual that is in urgent need to get off the streets, or a child that is unable to afford maktab education, because the cost, I believe I've shared this before, the cost to educate a child in our maktab department is approximately $100 a month per child. So since vast majority of the students that we are educating are newly arrived immigrants, whether they're refugees, asylum seekers, etc., they're unable to afford. Many of them are unable to afford this very important education. So your zakah would also be going towards providing essential Islamic education to these children as well. And remember, we also have orphans that we are educating. So make dua for Al-Misbaah. We at Al-Misbaah, from the board all the way down to our staff, including the families that we are serving, we all appreciate every single one of you, members of the community that has believed in us since day one by volunteering, by spreading the word, by donating, by supporting us financially, making dua for us. We truly appreciate you. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Before I let you go, I know I already said salam, but I cannot let you go before sharing that there's some, inshallah ta'ala, there's some amazing news that we are going to be sharing soon, inshallah, very soon, hopefully. And that is going to be, inshallah ta'ala, we've prayed multiple rak'atain of istikhara, seeking Allah's assistance in khair, in that specific development, which has been in the works since November, December of last year. there's some amazing news that inshallah ta'ala we plan to share in the future, which will be inshallah ta'ala nothing but khair and good for the community. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.